What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Littleroot Laddering. So we are playing in the first of our Littleroot Rumbles tonight. I'm recording this on the 5th, so first one went up today. I'm pretty excited. I've played 2 rounds so far. I'm currently 1-1 in the tournament. Figured I'd record these last 2 and get them uploaded and have that be our laddering matches. Because we're playing the same team that we played earlier in the week, but just a little, I want to say a little more prepared teams. You can run into a lot of random things on ladders, and not saying I'm not going to tonight, but we're playing some pretty experienced players, hopefully playing some really, really good teams. And next up, I have a match against Alex, who I believe is currently 1-1. I believe they're 1-1 with me. Actually, they are 2-0 because they're 1-1. I lied. I misread how this is. So I'm gonna connect up with them, and we will be back for game number 1. All right, looks like we're all paired up here, just getting everything finalized, and it drops a good old GLHF. And let's get ready to rumble. Hopefully we can do something. I feel like this team, after playing it some more, I feel like we're really lacking a late game sweeper. I feel like we have a bunch of support and not enough offensive pressure. So that might be something we need to address. And I felt like at the time, Talonflame was going to be the correct call. My controller's not working. Yes. Okay. What? I don't know what's going on. There we go. Okay, well, a little behind the scenes, I guess. Whatever. Let's see. Stackataka, Feeny, P2, Zapdos, Landorus, and Grimmsnarl. I feel like they're going to try to Trick Room. I kind of want to just Mudsdale Pheromosa because I feel like that's actually a pretty decent Trick Room mode. I think Weezing Gigas in the back. This might be late game Gigas sweep. Let's try this. I don't really see anything that threatens my mons through statuses, so that's pretty okay. If we can take care of the Landorus early, I feel like we're going to be in a really good position. So let's see what Alex is bringing to the table and see what they do. So yeah, if I haven't said it yet, these are going to be best of 3s. So hopefully you're going to get upwards of 6 games today, if not most likely 4. Anywhere from 4 to 6. Hopefully they're all really good games and we don't just get 0-4'd today, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go. I still don't know what this track is to. So it's going to be Grimmsnarl P2. Okay. I'm actually pretty okay with this lead. I don't want to Dynamax here, I don't think. I think I like the idea of late game Dynamax, but I do want to just go ahead and Iron Head and go for coaching into Mudsdale. They could fake out into Pheromosa, and I'd be okay with that. Excuse you? Excuse you, Mr. Duck? Okay. They're gonna fake tears into Mudsdale. We're gonna get our coaching off. I'm sorry, what? There's the hailstorm. So we're at -2, but we have an assault vest. Okay. Okay. So, that didn't go great. Pheromosa's sash is now broke. Huh. I'm going to bring out Gigas, and I think this play we're just going to switch out Wheezing and go for a max strike into the Grimmsnarl, I guess, just to pick up the KO on it. Could also Quake. I actually like Quake into Grimmsnarl to guarantee we can live a hit. I think this is fine. We're really dependent on Gigas doing things now, unfortunately. The question is, do they stay in with Grimmsnarl or do they switch out? Okay. No going into Lando. Lando would have been the worst possible switch there for us because not only would we have been intimidated, no, we wouldn't have. We have neutralizing gas. But we would have wasted a turn off Max. That's the big deal there. Question is, alright, no fake tears. Quake not quite enough to pick up the KO on the Grimmsnarl. Question is, do they get the double KO? They just double in and pick up the KO on Wheezing. Nope, there's Gigas, which we take like a champ. They're going to lower our speed, which is unfortunate. There's a Spirit Break into Wheezing, which we take like a champ because we resist it. I'm going to drop our special attack, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Now I want to... I'm going to max strike into... No. Let's max strike the P2. And we will Sludge Bomb into the Grimmsnarl and pick up the KO on it. This is going to do okay chip to the P2. Hopefully puts it in max strike range next turn. Sludge Bomb picks up the KO. Okay. There's a max strike into Wheezing, which we actually hold on. Unfortunately, we're going to go down to Hail. But now we can actually coaching with Pheromosa. This is actually really unfortunate because they're going to get another download boost, which gives them an attack boost this time. And actually, because of that, they should outspeed us now, especially since we're at -2 with slow start. They're going to bring out Feeny. Really glad we had that Max Quake earlier. So let's see if Gigas can put the team on his back and carry us here. I'm going to Quake into Feeny. And we'll go for a coaching this turn. Just really bulk up this Gigas. I'm assuming this is a double up into the Pheromosa to guarantee the KO here. Yeah, was not ready for max P2. That actually still does okay damage. I'm gonna get the special defense boost, which is really helpful. I'm gonna bring Tapu Fini under half, P2 just above half. And they are lefties on Tapu Fini, so at this point we're just playing for info. So our Dynamax is over. I think this turn we can go for Protect, stall out another turn of Slow Start. Because, I mean, they're just going to double into us. So them being offensive P2 changes the gameplay for game 2, I think. Alright, Hail stops, so no more chip there. That's really good for us, but unfortunately that means that the Fini's just going to get a little more recovery. Which we could actually take out with a Giga Impact, but I don't want to this turn. I think this is actually our only play we can make. Is hope that Giga Impact is actually enough to pick up the KO here. We're +2 special defense. Can we take this double up? I'm going to say no, especially with the follow-up being the KO. Okay, so Gigas does just go down there. Okay. So let's regroup and think about this a little more. How do we beat offensive P2? I honestly don't think we have a good answer. We could just immediately lead with Wheezing Gigas, which I actually think I like. Because then they're not getting their initial download boost and it turns off Prankster. And then I want Mudsdale in the back in case they do set a Trick Room. Question is, do I want Pheromosa, Talonflame, or Tapu Fini? Honestly, I don't really love any of these. They're all really weak to Zapdos, which, I mean, I have Mudsdale for. I have Regigigas for. I think we bring Pheromosa. I think it has the highest upside. Being able to outspeed Zapdos, put on a ton of pressure on it early here. It's just going to be the same lead from our opponent. Okay. I don't think they Dynamax this game, though. I'm going to taunt the P2. I'm just going to Max Strike the Grimmsnarl here. I don't think they max P2 this game. Like, I think the reason they did it last game is because they got the download boost. And with Gigas being the fastest thing on the field, that means we get our Quick before they attack if they do Dynamax here. Which they are going to. Okay. Not what I expected, but I will take it nonetheless, I guess. Really not what I expected this game. Strike should take this out. It does. Okay. Question is, do we live a hit from P2? I'm hoping the answer is yes. Okay. Yep, by a mile. By a mile. They're going to lower Gigas' speed, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world, especially since we also lowered theirs. They have Feeny here. I'm going to protect Wheezing this turn. We're going to Quake into Feeny. I think there's a very good chance that they actually protect Feeny this turn. They do? Okay. This is fine. I just want to get this Quake off. Question is, do they Max Strike again to try to lower our speed so Gigas is the slowest thing on the field? Because now Max Strike should be able to take out the Feeny. There's the Max Strike. And into Wheezing. Take that. Okay. Okay. Now the problem is Wheezing is really slow. And Feeny is the fastest thing on the field. I think we had to double protect. I think that's like our only out here. They're going to withdraw Tapu Fini. That's actually really good for us. They're going to bring in Zapdos. Alright, we missed the double, but honestly, the reason I was worried about the double is for Fini taking us out. So yeah, we just pick up the KO on Zapdos for free. Now P2's at -2 speed. We are presumably going to lose Wheezing this turn. Yep, okay. Okay. So now they get their download boost. We know it's going to be an attack boost because that's what it was last game. Okay. So I'm going to bring out Pheromosa here. I'm going to withdraw the... I'm going to withdraw the Gigas. Am I? We could just double protect this turn. To scout out what they're going to do. And let's just protect here. See what they want to target down. See if they have Muddy Water on Fini. So we could try to play to make Slow Start wear off, which won't do a lot because our speed is half right now. No, less than half. We're at -3. Alright, there's the Moonblast into Pheromosa. There's a Tri-Attack into Pheromosa. Okay. So I think my play... So I'm going to Coaching into this slot. The question is, do I want to Giga Impact? Or do I want to switch into Mudsdale? Either way, I feel like I'm losing Pheromosa this turn. And I don't... I'm going to go for the Giga Impact play. I think this is the most impactful play we can make this turn. And if they target down the Gigas instead, I feel like we're in an okay position. Okay, they missed Pheromosa, so we're actually going to be able to get a second coaching off. Okay. Okay. I'm actually feeling alright about this. They're not quite in Ice Beam range, I don't think. I could protect this turn. That's really bad if they double into Gigas, but, like, what else am I supposed to do? I think Gigas could take this double up. This is turn 3 of slow start. Okay, they actually read that. I legitimately have no idea how Speed Swap plus Slow Start works. I'm going to protect Gigas this turn, get the free coaching off. Muddy Water connects. That'll take us out. Alright, Gigas, I need you to live one turn, dude. I need you to live one Muddy Water, please. Oh, Slow Start ended this turn. I miscounted. I thought we had one more turn to Slow Start. Alright. Go mode engaged. I think we need to take out Tapu Fini first. I don't know if Gigas lives. They're going to correctly identify that they need to take out this Gigas this turn. But we hold on! But we miss! Oh, the roller coaster of emotions here. Alright, we connect the high horsepower, which is enough to pick up the KO on the Fini. So now Tri-Attack can actually status us, and that would be bad. We know they're faster, so there's no reason to try to play for flinches. We just need to do damage. I don't want to close combat yet because I think our out is to be able to take more hits than they can. No status? Okay. Yeah, we are doing more damage than they are. They could still have Recover. They haven't shown it. You know, they have Ice Beam. Nice crit. And they get the Para. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I think we need to connect that turn. If we connect there and then we go for close combat, I think we win. Oh, well, now we have to hope for close combat crit, I think. Really unfortunate end game. Holy cow. Holy cow. I think had one of those turns not been a Para, I think we win, but really, really unfortunate. Holy cow. So we needed either not a crit. Had they not got the crit, we were able to live another hit. Or not be parried exactly one turn, and I think we win that game. Which is insane to think that we might have been able to come back from Gigas being at like slow start triggering, recovering off a slow start, and like playing it out. But that was a really, really close match. Was not expecting the max P2 game 1. In game 2, I wasn't entirely sure if they would actually go for it or not. I figured with the lead that we had without them getting the download boost, that they might instead just try to set up a Trick Room and like play under Trick Room in front of Gigas. But really well played from our opponent. Really, really well played, and caught me off guard for sure. So GG's, Alex. Glad to say that was a fun match for sure. Alrighty. So we are up against Petilak for the fourth and final round for tonight. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can actually win one. I would be alright with that. But, we've learned a lot tonight. So I was debating if I want to go in and make changes to the team for Saturday. And honestly, I don't know. Like, there are things I want to change. I think the addition of Talonflame was not correct of what I wanted to be doing in that slot, but I'm not exactly sure what I want. So we might need to just go back to the drawing board on this one, which I'm honestly fine with. I think we're gonna play this out and see what we can do, but it's been fun. We're doing a bunch of different things with this team, and I think that might be a problem. Is we're doing too much and not having a solidified game plan, but we learn. We are here to learn. Drop the good old GLHF. So we got Lando, Grimmsnarl, Feeny, Rotom, Cinderace, and Kartana. Alright. I like Talonflame quite a bit here. Because we can actually get off a Will-O-Wisp, which I mean Weezing can too. Maybe we just want Weezing Gigas up front. I actually like that quite a bit. I like Mudsdale here in the end game. I think Feeny is really important because I need to be able to deal with their Rotom, and more importantly, prevent their Rotom from getting a burn off. So yeah, let's rock and roll. Let's do this. Let's see what we can do tonight. So let's see what we can do here and see if we can come out on top. Come on, Jonah. There we go. Just in time. So let's see. There is Grimmsnarl, Landorus. I'm actually pretty okay with this lead. Pretty alright with this. Because we can Max Strike into the Grimmsnarl plus protect this turn. And then next turn, depending on what they bring out here, we can fire off a Will-O-Wisp. We can fire off a Hailstorm into the Landorus. There's a lot of different things we can do here. So let's see what they do, and that'll dictate our play for next turn. Grimmsnarl should go down here, seeing how they can't get a Reflect up before we attack. So let's see what opponent has going on. Do they max the Landorus on turn 1 here? I'm not sure if I like the idea of maxing on their side. Like, you need to stall out this Gigas' Dynamax, and like maxing is a viable option to do that. But we also, we know we have Ice Punch, and Ice Punch is going to do a ton to that Landorus next turn, especially since we are faster than it, and we're guaranteed to be faster than it next turn. Because if we are max striking this turn, and then next turn, if they airstream, we're still faster. So I'm pretty okay with this lead so far. Alright, Grimmsnarl down. Step 1 achieved. The question is do they go for... Excuse you. Loud truck back there in the background. Yeah, they do just go for the Airstream into Wheezing. Which is great because we're not going to reveal our Shuka yet. Which is really important. Question is, what do they bring out here next to it? It's going to be Cinderace. Alright. Well, Cinderace is faster than Wheezing. It's faster than Gigas. But I think I just need to deal with their Landorus this turn. And we'll go for the Sludge Bomb into Cinderace. They don't get Libero, which is good. They're just going to Sucker Punch my Gigas. And their Life Orb, so they might actually just lose the double KO here. For sure going to lose Landorus, which is good. And then Sludge Bomb goes off, and this is going to do a decent chunk too. And we get the poison, so actually that's going to put them under half. Yeah, between the Hail and their Life Orb and the poison, they're going to get under half this turn, so that's really good for us. So who is your last? Kartana makes sense. It's actually going to be Feeny. Pretty okay with that as well. Because now we can Quake into the Cinderace, pick up the KO on it. Actually, no. Let's just go for the Max Strike so we can guarantee outspeed the Feeny. And then we're going to taunt it to prevent them from getting off a Calm Mind in this endgame. Like, Max Striking the Cinderace probably seems a little overkill here. Yeah, they just protect Feeny. That's actually really good for us. They're going to Pyro Ball into my Wheezing. Please take this. Wheezing, you're a god. So Cinderace down. Gonna lower that speed on the Feeny. And we're gonna taunt into the Protect. Question is, do we go down to Hail here? Yes. No! Oh! Okay. Well, now we just have to maximize this game. We'll go for the Giga Impact, we'll go for the Sludge Bomb, and that should be GG. The Clutch living on one that turn. And Wheezing on the scoreboard with a KO for the day. There we go. Clean 4-0 Giga sweep. Let's see if we can run it back. I really don't see how they deal with Gigas. That's the thing. Is like, I don't know how they reasonably deal with Gigas here. But they're gonna have to switch something up for game 2, right? But like, what? What is their solution? What does Kartana get at max speed at -1? This is really, really important. They are max speed. They are 177 times 2/3 is 118, which I believe we are exactly faster than with Wheezing. I believe our Weezing is at 119 speed. It might be 116. $123. Okay, so yeah, we're faster than Kartana. So we can just do this again. And I like Mudsdale, and I think we said Tapu Fini. I like this end game. Yep. Sweet. So we can max strike whatever is next to Kartana and then get the Will-O-Wisp off into it. And hopefully that just means that Kartana doesn't do anything if that's their plan. If they lead Grimmsnarl plus Landorus again, we just pick up the KO on the Grimmsnarl. If they lead like Fini, see we have Max Quake for Rotom, so that's not a concern. So they can't go for Will-O-Wisp there. So like their only lead that really bothers us. Okay, like Kartana is faster than Gigas, so they would get an attack off. So it could be like Cinderace Kartana as a lead here. And they could Airstream plus like max the Cinderace Airstream plus Smart Strike. They could also Sucker Punch plus Airstream with the Kartana, which I actually think is correct. I think they definitely Dynamax the Kartana here. So I'm just going to protect the Weezing. And we'll just Max Strike into the Cinderace, take it out immediately. Like, if that's their Dynamax, it's gone. I think it's correct to max Kartana here. Like, you're still faster with both of these Mons. Question is, who do they Dynamax? I think Kartana is the safest play because they live whatever hit comes out from Gigas most likely. If this is Cinderace, I feel really, really good. It is. Okay. Question is, do they, like, Fireball, or do they... I really hope it's not Airstream. Because if it's not Airstream, that means we can go for Air... Like, we are then going to be faster than Kartana next turn. That would be the most ideal play, is not Airstream. So there's our Protect. There's a Smart Strike into Weezing. There's the Knuckle. Okay. That could be scary. But Weezing takes that like a champ. And now Kartana's going to be slower than Weezing next turn. And I can't imagine they take this. Cinderace is extremely frail. LOL, JK, get out of here. Nice crit. We had to make sure this bunny knew where its place belonged. And it is rightfully back in its Pokeball in its partner's pocket. Just go ahead and sit down there for me, buddy. So what do we want to see? Fini would be good. Fini, Landorus. Like, it really doesn't matter, I don't think. I think we can one-shot everything that they bring out here. Yeah, Rotom goes down to a Quake. So this turn we'll Will-O-Wisp the Kartana because we're faster than it, and we'll Quake into the Rotom. We don't have to worry about Levitate because it does not exist right now. Ally switch would be annoying. Ally switch would actually be really annoying. Alright, no ally switch. Cool. Bye, Rotom. Such a pretty shiny. Absolutely love it. Get that special defense boost. Should not matter. If Feeney's their last, we can just take it out before it does anything. We connect the Will-O-Wisp, so that's good. And now this should do approximately 0 damage. They are still at +1. So like even at +1 being burnt, that's still tickled. Smart Strike is a really cool attack. I love it. So cool. So we could Sludge Bomb. Actually, like, protect this turn and Quake into the Kartana, try to pick up the KO on it. And then we're going to be at +2, so then this Feeny should not actually do anything to us. Do you protect your Feeny? You do not, okay. But now we're at +2. Kartana probably goes down here. It actually doesn't. Okay. That's kind of fine. It's kind of whatever. It goes down to burn next turn. That really tickled. There's the Muddy Water, which we take like a champ. Oh yeah, approximately 0 damage. That actually probably lives. That's really unfortunate. That means I have to Sludge Bomb the Feeny. And I have to... this probably goes down to Ice Punch. We know Kartana can't protect because it's most likely Assault Vest. We've seen Sacred Sword and Smart Strike. We have not seen any other attacks from it, but Sacred Sword, none of those are too uncommon. Ice Punch picks up the KO. Gigas holds on by a sliver. Holy cow. Nice crit. Weezing's just like, nah, I'm doing my thing this game. You sit over there and stop it. Just knock it off. You don't need to be doing things. And we'll bring out Mudsdale. So we'll Sludge Bomb. And we'll Iron Head. Iron Head should be enough to pick up a KO. Pending that Sludge Bomb is not enough. But Weezing on the board with 2 KOs this match. That was a fun match. Really got to show off the abilities of Gigas. I'm sorry. Really got to show off just what Gigas can actually do if you don't have a solidified answer for it. And unfortunately for our opponent, they didn't really have a solid answer, and it just ate them alive there. So that is going to be it for today, everyone. Unfortunately, I am 2-2, so I'm not going to make top 4. But, you know, we had fun, we had a good time, and I got to play some sweet games. So have a wonderful day, everyone. We'll be back on Saturday with some more Littleroot laddering. Have a good one. Peace.